Street racing, street takeovers, sideshows, whatever you want to call it, it's dangerous, it's illegal, and it is on the rise in Texas.
So now families impacted by street racing are teaming up to save others from the same heartbreak. Joining us this morning with more on Street Racing Kills Awareness Push is the San Antonio mother who started the group, Lili Trujillo Puckett, as well as Josh Zuber with AAA Texas. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Lili, if we could, let's start with you. Tell us your story.
Well, I started Street Racing Kills, my organization, when my daughter Valentina, Alessandra, passed away to a street racing crash, and she was only 16. I didn't know what street racing was at the time. I never really heard about it. I was going on my life normally. When she just asked me to go to a girlfriend's house and then to have a sleepover. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I took her, I dropped her off. I did have a beautiful feeling when I saw her standing by the door. It was an overwhelming feeling of love. And I just thought to myself, you know, she's just so beautiful standing there. And went home. Little did I know that was the last time I was ever going to see her alive. I had that feeling. It was just like I said, a lot of love. However, went home, waited for her phone call, had no idea. She would always call me all the time, Mommy, I got here, or text me or anything. All I got was a phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning. Hurry up and get here. Valentina was in a crash. I got my son. We went, didn't know what was going on. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. Went to the hospital where they told me, her best friend actually told me, Valentina died. I collapsed to the floor. My son picked me up. We still did not want to believe it. We thought, you know, there were several kids in the car. She must be in the hospital. They got the wrong person. We went to the house. The police was waiting for me, and they gave me the notification. And I didn't know for a long time what had killed her. It took me a while to finally be able to read the report. When I read the report, and I was thinking, like, why did I do wrong as a mom? Was I too lenient with her? Shouldn't I have let her go that day? Should I just prohibit sleepovers forever? Was she a bad kid for going to a party? What did we do wrong, both of us?
Oh, Lili, I'm so sorry for you.
When they were at the party, they were going to go back home. And on the way back home, he had 3 girls in the car. Valentina was in the back seat, and she fell asleep. He saw an ex-coworker driving around, and they got together side by side, and they challenged each other to a race. He was going over 100. Crashed against an SUV, couldn't stop, then against a fence, and the only one that passed away was Valentina.
And we are so incredibly sorry for your loss, Lili, and thank you for sharing your daughter's story. Josh, obviously San Antonio is no stranger to street racing when we say it's on the rise here in Texas. How much are we talking about exactly?
You know, really illegal street racing, it's become an epidemic during this pandemic, right? We've seen that a lot more people have more time on their hands, and really until recently, we saw lower levels of traffic, which really opened up the roadways. So the latest TxDOT statistic shows when it comes to speed-related injuries and deaths, 2020, a very deadly year. As a matter of fact, there was a 15% increase in the number of speed-related fatal crashes in 2020 compared to 2019. So this trend going in the wrong direction, and that's why AAA is partnering with organizations such as Street Racing Kills to raise awareness about this very deadly and dangerous problem.
Well, and the problem is, Josh, it's not just, and Lili is a great example, her daughter's a great example about this. It's just not the kids who are behind the wheels or the people that are behind the wheel either. This puts everybody in danger.
Yeah, it certainly does. You know, we're talking about not only do you put yourself, if you're participating in this type of activity, the driver in danger, other drivers, of course, pedestrians, bicyclists, even when doing these side shows, these intersection takeovers, they are illegal, and they put the spectators at risk as well. So really, bottom line is don't participate in illegal street racing, as well as these intersection takeovers, these side shows, and also make sure, you know, for the younger driver in your house, the teens, the younger drivers, make sure that they know that illegal street racing is just that. It's illegal as well as dangerous. And make sure you're checking out, you know, what it is maybe they're putting on their vehicle, those modified performance enhancement parts.